morning. This is Around the House with Kay and Tom. Today I'm going to cook some spare ribs. I have 3 sections and we're just going to cook them real quick so we can have them for dinner tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my lovely pressure cooker. We'll get started. So all you need to do, put them in your pressure cooker. And we're going to fill the pressure cooker up. Not quite, well, just a little bit halfway of water. Make sure your meat is covered. I had all intentions of putting these in the oven today, but I let time get away from me. So we're just going to do a short version of spare ribs. I've got the water halfway full, so all we got to do now is put the top on. And you know, I always just wet my top before I put it on. So you put the top on, and you close it until it locks. And then this is the gauge. And you just take the gauge and mash it on there. I turn it on high until when this starts to jingle, the little top, it will jingle. And when this red button here pops up, that means the pot is full of steam. I will wait until the red button pops up and this starts to jingle. Then I'll cut it down just a little bit, because I don't want it to just go full blast the whole 30 minutes. So we will just give it a little bit of time to build up the pressure. And again, this is nothing but spare ribs. And when I get through with them cooking for the 30 minutes, I will put them on a pan, put some barbecue sauce on top of them, stick them in the oven for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and let the barbecue sauce sort of caramelize on top. And we'll be ready to eat. It's really a quick way of fixing spare ribs. I know a lot of people like them out on the grill, wrapped up in foil, but a lot of times your time is not, you do like I did this morning, you just let time get away from you. And again, this is Around the House with Kay and Tom. I hope you subscribe to my channel, and I enjoy hearing your comments. As if there's anything you'd like for me to try cooking and showing you how I would do it, please just send me a comment. I would be glad to try it. Okay, my pot is beginning to start to steam a little. I hope y'all can see it. But my little red button has not come up yet, so it's not completely full of steam. So I'm just waiting for it to pop up. And when it pops up, I will time it for 30 minutes. And it should not be a very short while. And when the steam comes out of it like this, don't be concerned. There went the little button. And when the little button went up, you notice all the steam nothing else is coming out. So the rubber piece inside of the lid has sealed everything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to time it for 30 minutes. And believe it or not, the spare ribs will be done in 30 minutes, other than putting the sauce on. And again, this is Around the House with Kay and Tom. I hope you enjoy watching this video and will subscribe to my channel. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes since I told you about the little button popping up, and now it's beginning to jingle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the stove down I've got it on high. I'm going to cut mine to about 8, which I don't know what kind of stove you've got, but anyway, I'm cutting it down a notch. And I'm going to time it for 30 minutes. After that, our spare ribs should be done, except for putting the sauce on. Okay, it's now been cooking for 30 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the eye off. And I'm going to just let it sit right here, and just the steam will go down. And once this little red button drops, then we can take the lid off and our spare ribs will be done. but it'll take it just a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes for the steam to completely go away. Jiggling will take the top off, and the button will drop down, and we'll take this little button off, not the top. Because as long as that button's up, you cannot release the handle. We will just wait. As you can tell, it's almost quit jiggling. And so we'll wait for the red button to go down. And we'll be ready to eat. Okay, it has now quit jingling. A lot of people will do this, but if you do, be real careful with it. They'll just like take their finger and make sure that it is pointed away from you. If you should take this off right now, you'll have drop by itself. If I'm doing something else, I just let it sit here and let it release. And when the pan drops, I'll come and open it up and finish it out. Put the sauce on it. Tell that the steam is going, and it won't be but a few minutes before this pan will drop. Like I say though, you really have to be careful if you're going to do it like I'm doing right now. The steam is really hot. But I can actually smell them. They do smell good. This is just a quick way to do spare ribs. I know you can put them in the oven and cook them for 2 or 3 hours. Put them on the grill and cook them for a couple of hours real slow. I have cooked them in the crock pot before, but this is just a quick and easy way to do them. And I cook a lot of things in the pressure cooker, so therefore I'm not scared of it or anything, because you actually do have a safety valve on the other side. If anything should happen, that little red dot right there, it would seal itself, and this whole pot will seal, and you won't get it off. You might as well open the trash can and throw it in, because if that should ever happen, it's for your own good. It will seal itself. So I am definitely not afraid of them. I've enjoyed cooking with them. There's a lot of items that are good, that is really good in here. Chicken and dumplings, baby back ribs, just a lot of things. Steamed cabbage, a lot of things are good. Now this steam is just about gone. I can actually take this off and set it aside. And in just a few moments, if you'll notice this little button right here, it will drop when all this steam comes out of it. And when it drops, we're going to take it. And I'm going to take it over to just set it down in the sink. And I always run water around the top of mine to make, there went the little red button. So we're going to move it to the sink and run cold water over it. And then we're going to take out the ribs. Okay, now I'm going to just take the cold water and just run over it. And honestly, the only thing the cold water does is if there's any steam left in it, it will send it out, but I'm sure nothing in it, because the red safety thing is down. It opens real easy. And we're going to get them out. I have 2 sons here from North Carolina. I have 1 son that does not care for hot sauce at all. That's one way of getting them in there, isn't it? And I have another son that he really wants the hot sauce. So what we're going to do, I have got 3 slabs of this spare ribs. We're going to do 2 with the sauce. I like sweet Baby Ray's sauce. And my youngest son likes this Frank's original hot sauce. I mean hot sauce. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put, if I can get this turned over, I almost dropped it, so it just flopped over on that side. As you can see, it's coming all apart. Put some of this Sweet Baby Ray's sauce and just let it broil just for a few moments. And then when the other child, when he wants his, he can put his hot sauce on it as much as he likes. Let me put just a little bit more on this one. Now, like I say, I'm going to put it in the oven and turn it on broil for just a few moments. Okay, I have just taken them out of the oven. I had them on broil and they were just bubbling away. And this is what they look like with the barbecue sauce on them. They're ready to eat. And this is the ones that my youngest son puts his own hot sauce on, so that one will be ready for him too. And again, this is spare ribs. I cooked them in the pressure cooker, and it took probably all together less than an hour to get them in the pressure cooker, cook them for 30 minutes, take them out, put the barbecue sauce on them, and put them on a plate, and you're ready to eat. Thank you for watching Around the House with Kay and Tom. Please come back and see me again. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and offer me your comments, and have a fantastic day. I will talk with you later. Now it's my time to do what Tom always tells everybody you have to do. He had to do before Kay got home, is clean up the dishes. So I've got to clean up my stuff. So we will see you again another time. Bye.